Hey everyone, Sarah here again today. Welcome back to my channel, and I am sharing a layout for color cast designs using the Merry Everything collection. I started this out with 3 photos of my daughter. We were doing a little photo shoot for Christmas, and it just got goofy and crazy and lots of laughs, and that's what some of these photos are. I started out with a piece of basic gray distressed background, that pink paper for the background. I pulled out some of the little tags and tabs from Boho Christmas from Simple Stories, and I'm using those for the toppers of the circles. I'm wanting them to look like Christmas balls. And so I am pulling out different ones and trying to get them, make them look right, to kind of look like the Christmas balls. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm going to cut them in half and stuff and add them behind my photos. And then I'm kind of just trying to decide what I'm going to do. I decide I want them to hang from the top, but I didn't want to have the whole page pink. So I cut a chunk out. I mean, why not, right? I cut a chunk out and I went ahead and cut this polka dot piece from Simple Stories and added it to the top. As you see, I put my adhesive down pretty far. That way I had the ability to go ahead and pull this forward and move it and everything to tuck string behind, because I'm going to add some twine, if you can see right there on my desk. I grabbed this scalloped sticker from this 12 by 12 sticker sheet from Boho Christmas and added it. I kind of hate that I did, because in the end you can't really see it. So I wasn't sure which color I wanted to use. I had the black out and decided not to use it, and I went with the original jute string. I'm going to go ahead and tape it to the back of each of my Christmas balls here with my daughter on them. She just looks so cute. She's all smiles and laughs in these photos, and it was so much fun. I'm going to actually tie through the hole of this one, since that tag hole was there. Worked out perfectly. I'm going to double knot it and then cut it off like I did the other ones. And I'm going to tape it to the back. I'm going to pop each and every one of these photos up on 3D foam. I wanted those to be the highest on the layout, I guess. I wanted them to be front and center. So I went ahead and popped each and every one of those up. And before I put them down on the page, I will add some glue to it, especially to the string. Even though I have washi tape over it, the glue just makes it feel a little more secure, like it's not going to come off. So that's what I do. I'm going to rough up the tops, try to figure out where I'm actually going to stick these, which order. And I'm going to just go ahead and start sticking them down. I cut the underside of one of my fingernails. And that's why I keep looking at my hand, my right hand. I cut the underside of one of my fingernails. So I keep looking at it. I just want to make sure it's not going to bleed and get on the page. And it kind of stings when you cut underneath your fingernail. So I went ahead and stuck all those down. I'm going to grab some washi tape again here in a second and start tucking the strings behind the piece that I left up. I just wanted to make sure that when I did it, I did have enough room to do what I'm doing right here, just to attach it back. I thought I was going to sew on it. I do decide against sewing on it because I do make it a bit thicker, and I didn't want to take the chance of messing my sewing machine up. It would have probably been okay, but still didn't want to take that chance. So now they're all attached to the top. And these are wood veneer pieces from Color Cast, with the Merry Everything collection as well. I love that little Christmas ornament there. It's got little stars on it. It's just too cute. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other ones. And I'll tape it behind up top as well. The other one, I am going to stick over by the 2 photos where you see it sitting down there. It says, "Wishing you a very Merry Christmas." I thought that was perfect. So I'm not going to pop the "Wishing you a very Merry Christmas" up like I did the other pieces. But here I went ahead and glued that, and I'm going to tape this behind up top as well. And then move on to some embellishments. you get to hear my dogs, my cats. You know, it seems like every time I decide to record, my dogs want to play in the same room I'm in. My cats want to yell at me from another room. So, sorry, you guys. But I love them. Here, I had already fussy cut a bunch of these out of a piece of paper from the boho Christmas collection. I had a few in the ephemera packs, but I wanted more of them on hand, so when I was creating with it, that I didn't have to go and fussy cut them out again. So I went ahead and cut a ton of them out, and here I'm going to go ahead and layer them across the top. No real rhyme or reason, just kind of want them up there. I like the way it looks, and like I said, you can't really see a lot of that scallop up there anymore. You can see a little bit of it poking out, but not much. Here, I'm going to grab some of the smaller pieces. That's a mix of stuff from the ephemera pack and things that I fussy cut from that same sheet of paper. And I'm going to stick them up towards the top of the Christmas balls. That way that there's little sprigs of holly and stuff like that coming off the top of the balls. I just thought it would be pretty. I like that little, that bow that I set off to the left-hand side. It's from an older collection. I can't remember what it is, but I want to find a way to use it, and I will. I glue some of those poinsettias down flat, and then I pop some of the other ones up on some 3D foam and add them up there as well. Of course, I do the ones that are down first, that are just glued down, and then I add the other ones in. And I just keep doing that. I decide which ones I'm going to pop up, and I'll go ahead and do that, make sure that they're done, and I will add them back to the top of the page and just keep on moving. I really like these. I love those poinsettias, and I love that they're not all the same color. I like the light pink and the maroon color and the red. I love that there is a variety of color in this collection. And I'm going to pop this one up here. Does anybody else do that? Like little extra pieces I have, I like either stick back on the roll of the 3D foam, or I stick them up on another bin that's up here on the top of my desk that you can't see right here. Anyways, I don't know if it's just me, but once I was done gluing those up there, I went ahead and added glue to the top, making sure that everything would stay stuck down and it wasn't so open like it was previously. Here I'm going ahead and gluing the tops to the Christmas balls. And then I am grabbing this so cute acrylic piece. It says December Shenanigans. And really, it was just so fun. I thought it worked perfectly. And like I said, I found a place for the bow. Put it right there on the ornament. I have little word stickers. I really have stuff with what I'm using this year for scrapbooking. I have stuff back from an old crepe paper collection, basic gray, so many different things. I'm going to add these little Christmas balls that were from the ephemera pack. There's 3 of them, and so I'll go ahead and add those in as well. But this December Shenanigans piece just seemed to work perfectly, because when we were doing this, these 2 girls, there's only pictures of one of them here, but these 2 girls got so goofy, and the cats decided that they were going to get the zoomies, and it made the girls laugh even harder, and it was just so fun. And it's something, even though the pictures don't capture all of it, they capture the amazing laughs, but it still will remind me of everything else that happened as well. And it was just so fun. We were just having a blast. So I went ahead and added that down. I grabbed some stickers from the 12 by 12 cardstock sheet from Boho Christmas. It says Merry, Merry, and Twinkle. And then I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I want. I've got little Brad stickers and stuff, and I believe that's Studio Calico. Old Studio Calico, they're enamel stars. So I'm using the stars in the color of the December Shenanigans. There's some stars that were in that color, and then I used the white ones and stuck them here and there. And then I'm going to pull out the Boho Christmas pop-up brads there, and I'm going to add them here and there around the layout as well. Just tuck them in and add them. No really rhyme or reason to any of it. I just thought that they were cute, and I figured I would use them. So I went ahead and added those. And then I'm going to grab a couple more of these little holly pieces and tuck them in underneath some of the brads by the Christmas balls. And then I'm just going to start gluing them down. I'll pull the brads up enough to where I can slide, you know, the holly pieces underneath. That little holly piece went under the side of Twinkle. And then I put another one over here underneath the green one. Let's see. This is where I'm roughing up the edge of the poinsettias at the top because I did not do that before. And I figured I would go ahead and do that before I finished my layout. I'm still not sure what I want. I don't like the fact that the bottom of the page is so plain. And so I was trying to figure out if I wanted to cut it off like I did the top. But instead, I just decided to cut a chunk off the polka dot page and add it to the bottom. It just added some more color. It just wasn't so plain. So I go ahead and tape that down. And that does finish off this layout. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this process, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the links below. There's links to color cast designs so that you can get your hands on some beautiful, beautiful pieces. And there's links to my other socials as well. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye.